Good evening. Live from Pagasa DOST, here's the latest weather forecast. For tonight, a new weather system is affecting the country and it is called the Intertropical Convergence Zone or ITCZ. The ITCZ is the convergence of winds from the northern and southern hemisphere. This kind of weather system brings cloudy skies and rain showers and thunderstorms, and that kind of weather will be experienced in Mindanao region tonight until tomorrow.